Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. It's Rachel Ray here, and today I have Flosstube number 7, which is actually just about cross stitch and a little bit about knitting as well. So if you'd like to stick around and watch this video, I'd really appreciate it. If not, that's okay. I'll see you in the next one. So a lot of stuff has happened in the last 2 weeks and I have a lot of catching up to do, but I don't have a lot of time this week. So I've actually got a croissant in the oven right now, so yeah. That's not a euphemism. Just, yeah. Anyway, lots of stuff that I'd like to show you. Everything is triggering me right now. I want to buy all the things, but I know better. So let's start with the one that I'm working on the most at the moment, which is my sassy craft along. Yes, I said that right. Hashtag sassy craft along using the tea dye fabric that I did myself, and I've done half the pattern so far. It's looking really good. I love the colors on this fabric. Now I did change. So this came from, oh, I'll put the store down below. It was on Etsy, and the DMC that they called for on the axe and the lion, I've changed it. So I think this is 814 that I changed it to because I wanted to really like pop out and look like a bloody axe, you know what I mean? And then for the lion, and then there's a dragon down here as well, I really want to use the Classic Colorworks in Granny Annie. When I was using it on the Nutcracker, I loved it. So I'm using that and it's popping so well. So yeah, that's my current work in progress. Oh, and I made that needleminder that was a tea turtle pin. I'll cut you. I thought it worked well with the sassy craft along. So yeah, I'm really, really pleased with my progress, and hopefully I'll have this almost finished by the next time we have Flosstube. I'm just waiting because my friend Heike is going, Stone Cold Coffee Cross, she's going to be sending me or ordering the Classic Colorworks, so I ran out. Yeah. Anyway, that's that one. I love it. And it's going to say chaotic stupid is not in alignment, which, yeah, D&D nerds. Okay, so that is whip number 1. And I don't remember showing this to you last time, but this is the bookmark that I was doing. This is a small little, who is it by? I think it's a Zweigart Artiste, yeah. This I picked up in Michael's. It's on linen. And I'm pretty sure that's just plain old linen, not even weave, because it's all kinds of weird. And it hurts my eyes a little bit, but I do like the effect of it. I like how pronounced it is on the fabric, but I don't know if I showed that to you or not. I haven't touched this at all in a while, so I really should pick it back up again. It's just something that I have to do during daylight hours, and I always forget to stitch in the morning. So that's that one. I love the colors. I love the colors. And that pink really just pops. Okay, that was number 2-ish. This one, I don't think I've even touched it in definitely not over a week. This was my work piece yeah. I would stitch on it at work. It looks so good in the camera. This is called Welcome Friends, Falcha Carta in Irish. I just haven't felt the urge to pick this up from where I left off. So I don't remember if I had worked on this during the last 2 weeks. It's all been a kind of a blur because we did a lot of home improvement over the last week. And I don't remember, I didn't go back and watch it because I don't want to watch my Flosstube. You can watch my Flosstube. I don't want to watch my Flosstube. Anyway, that is Welcome Friends. Then I started a new project, and this one, I left the picture. I'll try to put a picture right here in the post. It is the Cat's Coffee and Crafts version of a unicorn. and from Etsy. And oh, I love this fabric. This is Misty's Mystic Fabrics, Misty's hand-dyed fabrics on Facebook. It's a galaxy pattern on the fabric itself. Isn't it gorgeous? This is like my life right here. Anyway, it only takes up, you know, the middle bit of this. So I only have the top of the horn coming down the side a little bit and then the feet. I really hope that this pops. This is an 18 count Aida and opalescent Aida. And this is kind of lost. The horn is kind of lost at the moment, but it should take shape. And unfortunately, the pearl cotton that I bought to use as like, I don't know, little stars and stuff, it doesn't actually work with 18 count. So I'm gonna try to use just plain white instead, because the opalescent, you don't need an étoile. So yeah, it's already sparkly, you know. But anyway, I'll figure something out to do in the background of that. And I really love it. It's so pretty. So yeah, that's that one. And that's the one that I want to work on the most right now, but I have to control myself. Let's see. I'm sure I made a few purchases. I know that I was bidding on Instagram earlier and I realized I messed up. Be careful. If you're going to do the bendy, stitchy, like charity auction, just make sure you read it really well and maybe don't bid until after you've had your coffee. I'm so sorry, Michelle. So they have a unicorn as well, a reelless unicorn kit with a project bag and scissors and a needle minder and everything. And oh, I love it. I want it. I want everything unicorn. Hello. Anyway, so the other thing that I've been working on a lot is a yarny project. And I opened a knit crate and I got this beautiful yarn. This is the Vita Lana, which is exclusive to Knit Crate in mistletoe. And it's beautiful. It's so soft. It says it's merino, 48% merino, 20% baby alpaca, 32% organic cotton. And it's just, I mean, like, oh, I would love to have a pillow of this. So that's what I'm using for this. And I'm making a Joey pouch, which it doesn't look like anything right now. And it's curling up because, yeah, because it is. But anyway, I've been knitting on this. I've been doing a few rows every night at least, and I hope to have more time to do it soon. I just sit down in front of the fire and kind of zone out. I actually love knitting. It's weird. I didn't think I would like it because I am a crocheter first. And I was brought up as a crocheter by my grandmother. In fact, I have some crochet stuff that I could show you really quick. Hold on one second, let me get it. Okay, y'all know my chair. This is an Afghan that my grandmother made me. I have another one in the other room on the bed. And then I made this. This is just, these are the County Kerry colors, green and yellow, up the kingdom. And I got, do you know, I think it's the right size now. Not 100% sure, but I mean, it would wrap up a baby anyway. But this was the last thing I crocheted, and that was 4 or 5 years ago. So maybe I can actually finish it, put some edges on it, and then have it as a baby blanket. I know the color combination looks really strange, but trust me, there are some proud people here who would love to have a baby blanket in Kerry colors. But crocheting is just something, it's so relaxing, you know, but then again, like when I pick up a project, I get bored really quickly in crochet. And with knitting, I kind of feel like I have to think more. So I don't know, maybe that has something to do with it. My taste in crafts have changed quite a bit in the last few years, so that could be something too. All right, I really want to show you a few more things, but I'm gonna just double check and make sure that my croissant isn't burning in the oven. I'll be right back. Okay, it's not burning, it's not ready yet. I'm gonna make a cup of tea. But I want to share with you a few of the things that I'd like to do in the next 2 weeks, for sure. Like, I need to get this done. First, I have to say a big thank you, because this is the reason why I'm going to be doing it, to my subscriber, Michael, who went and purchased a Soul of the Rose hand painting pattern. Sorry, words. He purchased the max color version of the Soul of a Rose, which is one of my most favorite paintings. I'll just put the painting here. I am going to be trying to collect the floss for this project and using what's in my stash instead of buying all of the colors at once, probably, most likely. I know that you're supposed to get all of the floss at once to get the same dye lot, but I don't know. What are your thoughts on it? This is what's happening. So my collection of floss is very small. I only have 2 boxes full of bobbins so far, but I was gifted quite a bit of floss from a few different people. So there is the box from, bear with me. I've got all of these flosses here. Yeah, beautiful. And I need to bobbinate these. So bobbinate. To put on bobbins, I need to put all of these lovely, lovely flosses on bobbins. So this is a project in and of itself. I was speaking with my friend over at Jen's Creations Wall. I'll link her down below. She does Flosstube as well. She said that she uses floss away bags, which is a great idea because it would be a lot easier to find a color when you have 125 of them instead of bobbinating every single one. And well, I still want to bobbin them, but I don't know. I don't know. What are your thoughts on this? Should I just get floss away bags and use those for a heaven and earth design, or should I take the time to bobbin them all? It would take a long time. These are not the exact colors, but that I need. These aren't all of the colors for that pattern. These are the ones that I was gifted, but yeah, I don't know what to do. I've never used the floss away bag system, but it kind of makes sense to just use snack bags. I don't know. I need to go through them and see which ones will work for the pattern. And then my other project is going to be that I have all of this beautiful floss here as well, which is all really random, but none of these have the DMC number on them. So I need to color match them and put the number on. So that's another project that I need to do this week. Please let me know down in the comment section, what would you do for your project? Do you bobbin all of your floss, or do you just put them in the bags and hope for the best? I think putting them in the bags is probably a bit like an easier option, but I am looking for any and all suggestions and any and all advice that you can give me from your personal experience. Now, I will be back in a little bit, and we're going to talk about what I'm getting into and what I'm most excited for. Be right back. So now I have a cup of tea, and we are ready to continue our talking about what we want, or what caught my eye, what I bought, and what I really want. So the first thing that I bought in the past 2 weeks was kind of a gilt stitch. So I went on AliExpress months ago, and I was brand new to cross stitching, didn't know any better, and I purchased this little like keychain of a beautiful little anime girl, and it was stolen, as they all are on AliExpress. So fortunately and unfortunately, it never arrived. I got a refund, a partial refund. But I then went onto Xstitch and I found where it came from. Xstitch is on Stitchholic on Etsy for me. So I don't know, I saw that they have a lot of different stores and a lot of different ways to buy. That's just the one that I chose. They are going to be physical charts, which I'm really excited about. I don't really get those very often. And so I got the Story of Zodiac 1 and 2. The idea is that I'll stitch all of it at some stage, somehow. It is quite long. Obviously, there are 12 of them, and one for each type of zodiac sign. And they're so super cute. They were on sale for 10% off, I think. And it says here, if you buy 6 charts, you get 1 free. So put 7 in your cart. It's great. Anyway, so I went ahead and I purchased that, and I'm digging it. I'm really excited. I don't know what I'm going to stitch it on or anything like that. I was hoping maybe I'll get like an opalescent white Ada. That would look pretty cool, actually. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm not there yet. When it comes to things that I wish I was stitching on. Oh, wait, sorry. No, not there yet. I totally forgot. So I told you that my friend, subscriber, Michael, he bought me the Heaven and Earth Designs pattern for Soul of a Rose. And I was so surprised. I actually went through the site and saw that they were having a sale as well. Who was it that alerted me to that? I think it was Jessie at Mislaid Pages. She told me they're having a sale. And I was like, what? It's a 50% off sale. So until, I think, to the day that I'm filming this video, actually. But anyway, so ignore what I just said. They do have big sales every once in a while, so it's good to be stalking the website. But I went ahead and I got the money tree, which I think it's known as something else. It's a tapestry. And actually, let me just quickly find it while we're here on the computer, because I've wanted this for so long. I'm sure I sent it to my Gmail, and it's a digital pattern. I got the larger size because it's going to take me a lifetime to finish, I think. So, Garden of Delight. Yes, you know what it is. It's the tree. I've always wanted to do a tapestry, and this is the one that I want. It's not the colors that I would normally be stitching, so I know it's going to take a long time, and it's probably going to be a lifetime project, but I wanted it, and I could absolutely see it in my home, finished. I just don't know when. My priority is definitely Soul of the Rose. And so that's the one that I'm going to get started on first. Right. I just needed to know what that was called. Favorites. Right. So things that I've been looking at in the past few weeks. I've been looking for project bags. So if you know anybody who makes project bags and you want to recommend them, please leave that in the comment section because I'd love to check them out. I am thinking about trying to make project bags, but I'm so far away from doing that. My sewing machine broke like 2 or 3 years ago, and I don't know how to fix it. Long story. Another favorite, I was going through Gecko Rouge, because you know that on Etsy, like there are some stores that sell the kits, or they sell both patterns and kits. I would rather have a kit because of where I am, and I'm not close to a store where I can get embroidery floss. So I was looking at huge kits, and the one that I love the most is called Never Ending Stories by Colin Thompson. And it's just this massive bookshelf. I'll do the magic of editing. And I love the little details in it. And I'm a big reader. I've always been a big reader. So for me, it was kind of, I don't know, easy to choose this particular one. That he has a lot of different ones in the same motif, you know, like fairy tales. He's got like all these heroes and heroines. He's got ones with more like flowers. I don't remember the name of that one actually. It's here as well. It's got like flowers and the garden cupboard. Duh. Anyway, I really, really love his art, and I'm looking at them, but I don't think I can buy it. I mean, come on, like realistically, it's 457 euro. It's a cause for a pause. There's only one left as well. I'm sure they only stock one, because who does that? I do that. I do that. Okay, so that's something that caught my eye, that's in the back of my mind, that will play around in there for years, I'd say. And then one day when I save up oodles of money, I will buy it and get started on it. I think that it would be really fun to do, because you can, once you finish a small section, you get that satisfying feeling of, oh, I finished this book or this character or this scene in the larger scale of the painting. Whereas, like, you know, if it's just a picture, you'd be like, oh, I still don't see the whole picture. That's how I feel. So a long time ago, before I started Flosstube, when I was just looking up how to do Heaven and Earth design kits and how to stitch them, I found this amazing video, which is how I found Brenda at Handiwork Maniac. And it was her daughter, her daughter that she calls Boss Daughter, teaching us how she stitches. And it was a great video. I watched it like 5 times. I don't have a Heaven and Earth design, but I love the way that she parks her threads. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. She has a very mathematical brain, and I don't. And I think that there are 2 types of stitchers for Heaven and Earth designs. There's the extreme cross-country stitchers, and there's the, you know, go in, pull one thread, do that X, and then pull the next thread, do the next X. I don't know what you call that. Yeah, forget I even said it. But anyway, I don't know if I'm the second. I know I'm definitely the first on smaller projects. Anyway, I believe that is pretty much everything. I've been trying to restrain myself because I want to buy all the things. And it's January, and I don't need to buy all the things. I have plenty of projects to do, but I don't want to bore you with too much more. I would love to hear your comments down below. Do you think I should bobbin all of the floss that was donated to me and gifted to me? Or do you think I should just put them in baggies and go? I think if it's not for the project, I will put it on bobbins. I don't know. And also, do you think I'm crazy? I totally and completely forgot to tell you why I am knitting a Joey pouch. So everybody knows that there are fires happening in Australia, out of control, major fires, huge loss to wildlife and habitat. And so there have been a lot of people on the internet trying to help. Just last week during my live stream, I always go live on Saturday nights at 6 p.m. GMT, Greenwich Mean Time, or same time as the UK. And this past week, we raised like 540 euro, which is amazing. And we are going to be sending that over to the Animal Rescue Collective, which is a group of volunteers and rescuers who are going to be using that money in order to get more supplies and also to send supplies where they're needed. So when I heard about what was happening over in Australia, I looked into what can I make And there are a lot of really beautiful cross-stitching patterns out there that are raising money to support wildlife, habitat, and helping the koalas and all those sorts of things, which I do know about, but I decided that I'd go for a knitting project. So instead of knitting the shawl that I really wanted to start on, which I do have the other, which I'll show you in a second, because I totally blanked on that earlier. I decided that I would knit the outer pouch for a baby Joey. This is the extra small pouch, and they have since, I have all the information in the description of this video, but they have since said that they don't need any more at this very moment, so pause the crafting. Well, I can't pause it because I need to get it off the needles as soon as possible to get started on my other project. But what I wanted to say is, if you want to donate, you can donate either directly to the link that's down in the description, or if you want to send it to my PayPal. I'm going to collect all monies sent to my PayPal account and send them off on the 22nd of January, just after the YouTube check clears. So all of that money is being donated, and that's why this is being knitted. I just wanted to put that out there because I totally forgot to say it. And I did get the other color for the cabin path shawl. Picture. So the cabin path shawl, I showed you this. This is from Kalmra Yarns on Etsy. Beautiful colorway. Oh my God, I love it. These are so my colors. And I got my black metallic thread. Now, they seem to be all right together. This does have a really strange feel to it. Hope you can see that. It's super glittery. Love it. So those are the colors next to each other. I think it's gonna look really cool. So this is gonna be the accent, the lace around the edges, and this will be the primary color. What do you think? There is another knit crate on the way, and it does have this blue color. So I may actually wait and see. Well, I have to wait. My needles are occupied, but I know I bought this for the cabin path shawl, but I'm not really happy with how it feels. So I might have to find some other use for that. But if it's blue, we'll try it again. Why not? We'll try it again. I know it's beautiful though. It is really beautiful, isn't it? What would you use this for? Let me know. Because it's kind of scratchy, you know? That's why I was like, I don't know if I want it around my neck. So yeah, I don't know, but it is here, and I can't wait to start on this. But Joey's come first. All right, guys. So I'm gonna pop these back in my bin. I got a an organizer. I got an actual shelving unit. So now I have an area for all of my overflowing craft supplies. Anyway, guys, thank you all so very much for watching this video. Thank you for hanging around with me and spending your Friday with me, or whenever you're watching this. And I hope to see you all in my next episode in 2 weeks' time as normal. Thank you and have a great day. Bye.